Hey everybody, welcome to class. What we're going to do now is we're going to work on the BBC. So kind of like a current events class. So what we'll do is we'll pick articles in the BBC. We'll talk about those. We'll learn new vocabulary and so forth as we go through it, and just talk about what's going on right now. This is an advanced class, so it will be a little bit faster, but it's usually always interesting. We usually find something good on the BBC. Okay, so I hope to see you all in class. Let me share with you guys. Let me share with you the rules of the class. Okay, and also too, I'll share with you a link. There's a link here in case those of you that are interested in getting a reservation. Here's how you get a reservation. Go to verbling.com/get-reservation. Okay. Hi, Anna. How are you, Anna?
Fine, teacher. How are you?
Doing well, doing well. Where are you from, Anna?
I'm from Mexico.
Ah, good, good. Nice to see you in class. Nice to see you in class. And have you been in my classes before, Anna?
No, never.
Never. Okay, so primera tiempo. Okay, so good, good, good.
Yes.
Good to see you in class. Very good. Okay, let's see. Good. Minnie's in class too. So good, good. Hello, Minnie.
Hello.
Hi. How are you today?
I am fine. How are you?
Doing well. Doing well. So good. Good to see you. Good to see you. There's not even any phrasal verbs, and you're still here. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry. I know I keep saying that again and again, but it's I don't know.
No.
I kind of run things in the ground, you know, like stuff like that. But yeah, good. No, actually, I love these classes here with the BBC and the courts. You know, it's a good time for you guys to really think and expand your vocabulary, so this should be good. Good students so far here. Hello, Pablo. Welcome back.
Hello again. Thank you.
Hello. Hello again, my friend. So good. Good to see you, Pablo. Good. So let's, oh, geez, it's going in the wrong screen. Okay, so let's see who else is here, and then we'll get class started, as long as I don't put the windows in the wrong place here. Here we go. So 1 second here. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's see. Hello, Richardson Castro. Richardson Castro. Hi, Richardson. Hello. By the way, guys, please be looking on the BBC site for an article that you would like to discuss. Okay. You know, so please look here for an article that you guys would like to discuss. Okay. So Tolga. Hi, Tolga.
Hi.
Hi, Tolga. Good to see you. Okay. Hello, Carlos. You're welcome, Carlos. Okay. So hey guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys, okay, how to make sure that you can unmute your microphone and everything else, all right? But I will warn you, if you guys can't figure it out, you need to give up your seat, okay? And if you're shy and that's why you're not doing it, then that's your own deal, okay? Hello, Jensen. Hi, Jensen. Okay, so Jensen, let's see. So Richardson Castro, hello. Okay, so Carlos, hello Carlos. Okay, so Carlos, and hello Urith. Hi Urith, how are you?
Fine, and you? And it is Juliet.
Urith, hi Urith.
Yeah.
Where are you from, Urith?
Okay. I'm from Costa Rica.
Ah, great, great. Yeah, I was in Costa Rica for just around 3 months when I was younger. I was big wave surfing all the way from Guanacaste all the way down to where they have the Roca de Bruja, all the way down south to the border of Panama. So good to see you in class. Very good, very good. Is this your first? Where do you live in Costa Rica? Are you in San Jose?
Alajuela.
I hadn't been there. So good.
When you
good.
arrive here in the airport, that is Alajuela.
Ah, okay, right around there. Okay, well, good. Yeah, it's been 19 years since I've been to Costa Rica, but I love all the ticos and the ticas. I never drank any. I never drank any guaro, but I lived off of gallo de pinto. It was like that's all I could do.
It is delicious. I don't drink alcohol neither.
Yeah, I don't understand how people drink that guaro. That's just crazy, But anyway,
the ticos drink a lot. That's bad.
The ticos. The ticas are under control, but the ticos are crazy. So anyway, so and I shouldn't say that. I hope nobody gets mad. Okay, so hey guys, we're almost started again. BBC, guys, BBC. Okay, and Jensen, if you're having problems, use this link here. Okay, so let's make sure everybody's going. Rick Carson. So Rick Carson. Anybody else? Okay, you guys need to unmute your microphone. If you can't unmute your microphone, I'm not trying to be mean, but there's plenty of people that want to be in class, so we'll have to have you sit out of class, okay? All right. Cristiane Lopez. Carlos. Hello, Carlos. Do you have things working?
Hi.
Hi, is that you, Carlos?
With my...
Hi, Carlos. How are you?
With my audio.
Yeah, but if you're having problems, Carlos, make sure you don't take up class time, okay? I really want to get into this. Everyone, make sure you're looking at the BBC. Take a look at articles. There's different articles in here that you might want to read, okay? All right? I don't know about laughing with Hitler, okay? All right? But there's different things in here that you might want to read. You can read about weather, travel, anything you want to. So please choose an article. Okay. So yeah, Rick Carson, if you don't have a microphone, okay, then you're in the wrong place. Okay. All right. So unless you just want to do sign language the whole time. Okay. So Cristiane Lopez. Hello, Cristiane Lopez. Okay. All right. So any articles, guys, let me know. Is there something that you guys want to read? Is there anything in here that you guys are interested in?
Yes. Maybe it can be a Rafa Nadal article.
Which one is it? One up here?
Rafa Nadal.
Was it in here?
Yes, it was up there. I'm posting the link.
Okay, good.
I found one too.
Okay.
It is smoking poses bigger risks to women.
Okay, so do me a favor, post that in the chat link. We'll do yours next, okay, for sure. Post that in the chat box. Get the link for that, so that way, good. So we'll do that in a second, okay? All right, good. And somebody loud in class. Hello, Leonardo. Yep. So, okay, so guys, if you have problems with your internet connection and everything else, please just exit the class so you can give the seat to somebody else, okay? So here we go, guys. Let's get class started. You know me. I'm not much... Hey, Leonardo? Leonardo, hey, Leonardo. You know what, Leonardo? It is way too loud, okay? So, Leonardo, if I came into your house and I had music blasting in the background, I think you'd kick me out, okay? It has to be quiet, Leonardo, okay? You can't really do that, okay? right? And those of you on the outside, just click. If for some reason it says the class is just starting, just click on the button so it'll go forward. Okay, so good. So we're going to do Pablo's first, Yuri's next, and then Lala's. Okay? So good, guys. Good. Okay? So very good. Oh, doping! More doping. So guys, what doping is, okay? Remember Lance Armstrong? He won he won the race 7 times, the Tour de France. So he was doping. What doping is where you are taking drugs in order to enhance your performance. Hello, Leonardo.
Hi, can you hear me? Is it better?
Yeah. Just make sure it's quiet in your background, okay, Leonardo?
Okay, sorry.
Okay. It's okay, Leonardo. Welcome to class, Leonardo. Good to have you here, and thank you for fixing that. Okay? All right?
No problem.
Good. Good. Pablo, hello, Pablo. Welcome to class. Always good to see you in class. Okay.
Yeah.
And now, I'm sorry. There's Pablo. Valverde. Sorry. Yeah, there's 2 Pablos. Hello, Pablo. So hey, guys.
How are you?
Hello. Good. So okay, let's slow things down. Now we're going to start to read. We've had enough people coming in and out since Pablo Keller chose this article. I'm going to start with him, and don't worry, I'll let everybody read. I'll find some time for you to read, okay? So can you start reading here, Pablo K., about Rafael?
Yes. Rafael Nadal criticizes ruling to destroy doping evidence. Spain's Rafael Nadal has criticized the decision to destroy evidence in his country's doping scandal. Earlier this week, Dr. Eufemiano Fuentes was convicted for his role in supplying blood transfusions to cyclists. But the Spanish court ordered 211 blood bags to be destroyed without analysis. The ruling wasn't positive for anyone, said Nadal. The only ones that benefited were those who cheated. The ones that are hurt are Spanish athletes and sports in general. Fuentes, who received a 1-year suspended sentence for endangering public health, has worked with tennis players as well as runners, footballers and boxers, although he has not said whether he helped them dope.
Okay, so let's get back to here. And again, guys, dope, we're not talking about marijuana, like they call marijuana dope, okay? That's a slang for marijuana. What we're talking about is when somebody takes performance-enhancing drugs, okay?
Like steroids or anabolics?
Yep, stuff like that. Drugs, okay? And if you look at Lance Armstrong, okay? All right? He was one of the main guys. He's a cyclist, okay? He won the Tour de France 7 times, but then he was stripped of his medals. Again, stripped of his medals, which means they were taken away from him, okay? All right?
I know this man's history is a big cheer.
Yeah, so he, so unfortunately, and he went on Oprah and like blah blah blah. Just
I see the interview.
Yeah, what's that? Sorry, I keep interrupting.
He's got no face. He lied a lot.
Yeah, he lied a lot. So he lived his life lying, and it's just sad. It's just sad, and it's great to see people. So Rafael Nadal, okay, I think you guys know about him, right? He's a very famous tennis player, okay? All right, I think he's one of the best ever, isn't he? Isn't that right?
Yes, he's one of the best in in
Clay courts. Is that what you're talking
clay.
about?
Yes.
Yeah. So you have the different types of courts. You have a
Green.
so you have that you play on, right? Okay, and then the other ones, is it green? I don't know enough. Okay, I don't know enough. Like the grass courts.
Grass court.
Yep. And the other one's just the regular ones. Okay. Yep. So good. I'm glad you guys know a lot about this. Okay. And again, if you have any questions, please stop me. Otherwise, I'm going to go through vocabulary that I'm thinking that you need to know about. Okay. So analysis. So what's happened is you get these different samples of blood. Okay, so they have these samples. You have samples. You analyze the samples to find out if there is doping, if there is drugs in there. Okay, you also analyze different things, like somebody might be analyzing the stock market in order to find out, what stocks to buy. So an analysis is when you're looking at something, you're trying to figure out what's going on with that. Okay, let's see if this is going to work well on a split screen. Sometimes this doesn't work well. Okay, so good. Let's see how this works out. Maybe I can start showing you all some more pictures. It's always pictures, right? Okay. So yeah, so that's when you analyze something. Okay. Oy, oy, oy. There we go. Just squeezes in there. So yeah, when you look at something. So yeah, so what happened is they got rid of this. They destroyed them. 211 blood bags. Okay, so this is where they had the blood in here. Okay. All right. So now he has a 1-year suspended sentence. Okay, as far as Fuentes. And Fuentes is a doctor. Okay. All right, so he's been supplying blood transfusions to cyclists. So guys, a blood transfusion. And what happens is when you do a blood transfusion, okay, what they do is they will sometimes take the blood out and then circulate the blood to add oxygen, okay, to athletes. They'll also add different things inside the blood in order for the performance-enhancing drugs, okay? The performance-enhancing drugs, that's what they'll add to the blood, okay? All right. So let's continue on here. Any questions, guys?
I have a question. Endangering?
Oh yeah, so endangering. So what happens is when you endanger someone. So let's just look at danger. So danger is when something bad can happen, right? Okay. So we all know danger. So oops, wow, how did that come up? So when you endanger somebody, you have the potential of them getting harmed. You have the potential of harming them. So, for instance, if for some reason if you gave somebody a bad meal that might have, let's say, rotten meat in it that's been waiting for a few days, you might be endangering them. Okay. So also to anything that's substandard, you can be endangering them. For instance, in India. Okay, and Bangladesh, pardon me. In Bangladesh, they have the buildings that collapsed, right?
Okay, thanks.
Yes.
Yeah, so those workers, they're endangered, okay? The people that put them to work there are endangering them because they might die because the buildings might collapse, okay? All right. Okay, so let's go on to the next one. So the second Pablo V. Yes. Can you read here, Pablo V, the image?
Okay. The image this, give me just a second. The image this transmit the world isn't the one we were hoping for. Nadal, former world #1 who has won 11 Grand Slam added. I think it's the mistake that the names of Fuentes' clients are not known, but that is what happened. We will keep working so that sport stay clean and he doesn't have and this doesn't happen again in the future. Nadal's rival Andy Murray had already questioned the outcome of the case. No sé, sorry. Why would Kurt order blood bags to be destroyed? Continue.
Oh yeah, please. Yep.
Tendencies implement an at athlete biological passport program after questions were raised by some of the sport top players about existing drugs testing procedures, which focus mainly on urine tests. The I don't know that word.
Scheme.
The scheme sees the collection and comparison of biological data to support discrepancies
Discrepancies. It's okay.
discrepancies over time that suggest possible doping.
Yep. So let's look at this again. So Nadal is very outspoken. That's what they call that. Somebody who's like Nadal. They say he's outspoken. Okay. So a lot of activists and people that care about things are very outspoken. So it's very good. You know, he has a chance to harm his reputation, right, by being so outspoken. But what he says is the image this transmits. So let's look at these words, okay? Again, this is an advanced class, guys, so don't worry. It's hard to understand. So what this means is image, just like a picture, okay? All right? That this transmits to the world, meaning shows the world. So what it's saying is that Spain is showing the world, the image that they're showing it to the world, transmitting it to the world is, you know, not what they're hoping for, all right? They want Spain to stand up and say, okay, you know, we're going to find out who's doping. We're going to make sure that these athletes aren't in the sport anymore. Okay? All right? So this is negative. So the image they're transmitting is negative, or what they're showing the world. Okay? All right? And again, Andy Murray, right, his rival, he'd also question the outcome of this. You know, why would they destroy these bags? And when you talk about a cover up, okay, so again, he's tweeting, and you have these hashtags when you want people to find specific topics. So hashtag cover up. So if people are searching in the tweets for cover up, this is one thing that they would see, okay? And what a cover up is when you try to hide something. Please just turn off your phone, guys, okay? So in here, right, so before they only focused on urine tests. I'm not going to show you a picture of a urine test, okay?
No.
But yeah, it's when you have to pee in a cup, okay? So that's a urine test, right? Okay, so any questions about this? Any questions, guys?
No.
No? Okay. It's pretty sad, though, isn't it? Isn't it sad that stuff like this goes on?
Yes, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Where says Nadal's rival Andy Murray had already questioned outcome. What is it? Outcome?
Yeah. So outcome is like the end result. Okay.
Results.
So yeah, final
right.
results. So let's say that you went in to get an analysis. Let's say you went into your doctor. Okay. He would say, okay, well, I checked your heart, I checked your blood, all this, blah, blah, blah. The outcome of my analysis or the outcome of my inspection is that you're in perfect health, Pablo. Keep doing everything you're doing. You're going to live forever. Okay? So that would be it. Okay? So good. Okay? And here's the next one. And thanks for the help, Mine. Okay? So here's the next one that we're going to read, and I'm just taking it in order, okay? So Yurith was next, and then Lala's. I don't know if we'll be able to finish all of them. And whoever just came into class with the loud noise in the background, please turn off. Yeah. So hey, Carlos, you're still having issues, Carlos, and it's loud where you're at, okay? All right. Instead of going through a long session and explaining that to you, we're just going to have to kick you out of class for now. Mine, would you do me a favor, Mine? Would you start reading here about smoking? And possesses. So guys, just to explain this at the top here. So smoking possesses, that means it gives a bigger risk to women. So as opposed to men, it's a bigger risk. It poses a bigger risk to women than men. Okay? All right? So go ahead, Mine.
Smoking may pose a bigger health threat to women than men, say researchers. Women who smoke have a higher risk of cancer than men, Norwegian investigators find. They look at the medical records of 600,000 patients and discovered the bowel cancer risk linked to smoking was twice as high in women than men. Can I continue or stop?
Go ahead. Do this next part.
Okay. Female smokers had a 19% increased risk of the disease, while male smokers had a 9% increased the risk. Cancer epidemiology, biomarkers, and prevention reports.
Okay, good. And by the way, women, okay, women in here, no problem. Yep, women, and then found, okay, found in there. Okay, so good. So also too, couldn't they just have said smoking possesses the biggest risk to women? Right? So do you understand when you have a comparative, right, bigger, and then you have a superlative, which is biggest? So unless they're grouping in dogs and cats and everything else, last time I checked, it's only men and women that smoke. But yeah, it's okay. They put a bigger risk, but you understand the point, okay? I was just trying to show you guys superlatives and comparatives in there. Okay, so good. So cancer, unfortunately, cancer is a bad thing that we all get into. So bowel cancer, I'm not going to show you a picture of this, okay? All right, but this has to do like with your system where you use the restroom and so forth, okay? All right. So yeah, so 19% increased risk of the disease, while male smokers have 9%. So there's 10% more of a chance than what they have, okay? Okay, let's continue on here. All right. Okay. So Anna, can you read here? Okay. Hello,
Sure,
Anna. Okay. Put down your if you can put down your cigarette, Anna, and read, that would be good. I'm just kidding. Okay. It's about cigarette smoking with women. That's why I'm joking around, Anna. Go ahead, Anna. In the study.
Yes.
It's okay, Anna.
Female?
Yeah, in the study. And are you okay to read, Anna? Are you a little nervous? Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay, but I don't know. I have to read.
Yeah, well, yeah, but also too, this is an advanced reading class, and it's okay, Anna. So, are you able to understand this class? Are you able to understand what we've been talking about before? Is this class too okay?
Only I can see the text. Yes.
Okay.
I can. I can see the text in my screen.
Yeah, let me make it bigger. Is that better now? Do you see that now in the study? Okay,
yes.
Go ahead, Anna. Go ahead.
In the study, nearly 2,000 of the participants developed bowel cancer. Women who started smoking when they were 16 or younger, and those who had smoked for decades were at substantially increased risk of bowel cancer. Biological vulnerable. The University of Tromsø team who carried out the research say it is the first study to show women who smoke less than men still get more colon cancer, but they were unable to take into account other factors that might affect the risk of this type of cancer, such as alcohol and diet. The findings suggest that women may be biologically more vulnerable to the toxic effects of tobacco smoke.
Okay, good. And guys, by the way, these are two words that we get mixed up a lot: effect and effect. Okay. Does somebody want to explain this to me? No, it's okay. It's okay. Does somebody want to explain effect and effect?
Effect is the noun. Affect is the to affect is the verb.
Very good. So effect is the action, okay? So it might affect, okay? And then, like Minnie said, effect is the effect of it is going to be the noun. So like the toxic effects of tobacco, okay? And don't worry, it's ones that we get mixed up all the time. Even us native speakers, we get it mixed up, okay? All right? We have problems when it comes to that. Okay, so good. So yeah, so 4,000 participants. So these are people that are part of this study. So what a study is when they go in and they collect information, right? And they take these 4,000 people and they study the different characteristics of them. Okay, you started smoking when you were 16. Okay, you started smoking when you're 18. Okay, you started smoking when you're 19. And then they go through, all right, well, what type of food do you eat? Here's what you do, okay? And what they were doing is, out of these participants, they were able to see that when they were 16 or younger, right, or those that smoked for decades, had a substantially increased risk. So substantial means a lot, okay? So also, too, when we talk about substantial, when you're having a conversation with somebody and you're talking about something that's important, okay, it's substantial. All right, so substantially increased. So I mean that means something that's worth noting, something worth looking at. Okay, so yep. So here, okay, other factors, taking into account other factors. Remember how I was describing the study? They were going to talk about age. Okay, like when you started smoking. Also here, smoking for decades. That's length of time. All right. Also, too, if what you're eating, so that's diet. Okay. For instance, also if they're drinking, so alcohol. So these are factors. These are all factors that are part of the study. So they collect these information. They collect these different facts, and these are the factors that come into play. Okay. They say "come into play" is an expression in there. Okay. So what it's saying in here is that that women are biologically more vulnerable. So because of the way that a woman's body is, obviously, a man and women, we have different, our bodies work differently, right? Okay, so that women, they might be more prone or biologically vulnerable. So prone is, they might get this, might have problems due to these toxic effects of tobacco. Wow, I didn't realize that picture was there. Here, let me just do this. Sorry, guys. I don't mean to put gruesome pictures just hanging there. Okay. Anybody have any questions about this?
No, I don't have a question, but I have an opinion.
Go ahead.
Yes. I think that these kind of studies are wasting of time, because it's easy. If you don't want to have a cancer, don't smoke, don't drink alcohol, and have a healthy diet. That's all, no matter if you are a man or a woman.
Yep.
It's
you're right. You're right.
No, it is not all the time true. Maybe you have a genetics pathway from your family. And even though you eat healthy diet, you can become a cancer.
Okay. So you guys...
and also...
Go ahead.
Also, if I don't know, if your father smokes and you don't smoke, you are a second-hand smoker, so you have like a risk factor to get cancer too.
Okay. Yep.
There are many factors.
Right. Yes.
Yeah. So good. You guys are bringing up a very important point, okay, which is well worth talking about. And by the way, guys, don't look. We can go we can start talking about stuff that you guys want to debate as well, okay? Because you guys are getting on something called nature versus nurture, okay?
Yeah.
Does anybody already know what nature versus nurture means? Okay, anyone?
No.
Okay, so your nature, okay, that's going to be what you have inside of you because your genetics and so forth. Okay, so that's going to be
Hello?
like your genetics. It's okay. Sorry, I just had to mute myself real quick. I had to yell to my dog. So I'm still here. So nature, what that means is like your genetics. Like, okay, my father and mother, both sides of their family had prostate cancer. Okay, there's different people in there that had prostate cancer. Nurture.
Mother
Okay?
cannot possible prostate
I'm
cancer.
sorry. Okay. Good point, Minnie. Well, you haven't met my mom. My mom's a transvestite, so I'm just kidding. That is so hilarious. I'm sorry. Sometimes I don't even know what I'm saying. So, but yeah. Anyway, very good. So what'll happen though is then you have you're nurturing when you're upbringing other things else. So this is more versus like genetics and then what your surrounding environment has, right? So what you do with yourself and how you take care of yourself, okay? So yeah, people, there's a big debate over what is more important, your genetics or your how you take care of yourself. And by the way, Pablo, I'd add one more thing to that. Also, how you think. Okay, so not only those other things, but how you think every day. Like if you're a positive thinking person, or if you worry all the time, I would add that to it. Okay. So
Yes,
what
yes.
do you think?
Right.
Yeah, what do you think, Minnie? What do you think's more important, your genetic makeup, or how you live your life?
As a scientist, I believe genetics more than what you are eating.
Okay, got it.
I
So
guess
more.
I guess both are important because
Mhm.
you can change your genetic through exercise, through a healthy diet. Even though, I don't know, your mother had cancer and she died, but if you keep doing a healthy lifestyle, you can avoid the illness. And also, you have to check, I don't know, like go to a doctor frequently, like analysis per year. Like, I don't know how do you say El Papa Nicolau. How do you say that in English?
I don't know. Do you know Pablo or anybody else how to say that in English?
No.
I have no idea.
But I have to
No
Those
bring
idea.
up one.
like those I don't know, like analysis with a healthy lifestyle, and like checking yourself once per year. I guess you can
Okay.
like avoid, or I don't know, like
Pa-
know that
Papa
you have a
Nicolau is
possible cancer in the beginning.
Okay. All right.
Papa Nicolau is a cancer of breast, right?
No.
No. No? Exam of cancer of breast? No.
No.
That is calling in Spanish mammografía,
I
but I
don't
don't
know.
know how to
I
say
don't
that.
know. Ah, all right. Papa
I
Nicolau. I don't
googled
know. Oh, no. I'm seeing it. Yes,
it. Sorry.
cancer
Yeah.
of colon.
So colon cancer. So what you're saying
I,
Yes.
is that it's that by going and finding out if something's wrong with you, right?
Yeah.
By doing
Mm-hmm.
that you can then use exercise in order to make sure that you can ward that off. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
sorry. I
Go ahead.
googled it, and the Google says that the name is PAP. PAP.
Yeah, in Spanish, but in English it's the same.
Oh, in English, it's the same.
Okay.
It's PAP, just PAP, PAP.
Okay.
Oh, a pap smear? Is that what you're talking about? Getting a pap smear? Yeah, I think what you're talking about is when you go out and get a pap smear.
Okay.
I don't even know the name of it. You know,
That is like women exam. You have to go. For boys is different.
Yep. Yep. For men, I would say men it's different. Okay. All right. So a lot of this has to do with. So we're talking then about genetics, right? So did you guys happen to know that that we celebrated International DNA Day, April 25th?
Yes, sir.
Yep. Yep. So companies are out, and what they're doing is they're going in. Yeah, Pap smear. There we go. Sorry, I couldn't see all your guys' chats. So so now they're going out and they're patenting our genes. Do you guys know what that means?
Pat your genes?
Patenting means?
Patenting, yeah. So
like,
for instance, go ahead.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, please. Patenting is like, you know about this this what you call the polio vaccine. Polio vaccine was not parented because it was like parenting means if I am parenting something and that's a trademark like a Coca-Cola label. So same like that, the DNA is also parented. So
yeah,
in such case,
but it is different than a trademark. Okay, so
yes,
a trademark.
Yes.
It's just like a name that you put on something. When you patent something, you can patent a process, okay?
Yes,
meaning how something works. You can also patent a device like Samsung, and the iPhone, okay? All right, they got into a lot of battles over patents, about different patents about way things work, okay? All right. So good. So in here then, so this here has to do with patenting genes. So do you guys believe that you can patent genes? Do you believe that it's acceptable to patent genes?
It can be it can be practically acceptable, but it's not naturally.
Okay. And what do you mean by that?
I mean that, you know, like humans are so, what do you call, they are suspicious about everything. And then, you know, like we rule in the what do you call, in the animal cycle, we are the top predators of things. So it's like that, you know. We want to make ourselves comfortable in every way possible.
Okay.
So that's the reason we do all this stuff. Human trafficking.
You know, human trafficking is something different, okay?
No,
human
it's like
trafficking.
that.
Yeah, but it's
like that.
I'm sorry. When you come to these classes, sometimes you come up with these really crazy things. I don't mean to laugh at you, but human trafficking is much different. Human trafficking, I'm in the Philippines. If I was to go outside right now and grab 4 13-year-old girls and then sell them to somebody in another country, that's human trafficking. Human trafficking has nothing to do with patenting.
No, sir, because I'm very sorry, because I'm not a good person in explaining. I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's just
I want to say something, but I'm going in a different way to say.
Yeah, but you say it in such an authoritative point of view that I think that you're going to make the other students believe something that isn't true. That's what I worry about more than anything else. Okay. So So Minnie, it seems to be a debate with you and I'm sorry, Yurith, is that right? Yurith, okay?
Yeah.
About being able to change people's genes, all right? So,
yeah. It is not like changing. It's like, I don't know, like
modifying them. I mean,
yeah, something like that. You can change that, but you can modify.
Yeah. So that's right. So once a person's born, I don't believe that you can. So I don't know enough.
Yes, that is my point. When you're born with genes and
Good, Minnie. Sorry.
I don't know. I don't want to say anything.
No, Minnie, you're making a valid point. So, Minnie, the point is, once you're born, you have your genetics. You already have your genes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
This is the maybe misunderstood. Yes, you can improve your lifestyle with diet and exercise. You can make slower your cell aging. However, you cannot change your genes or genetic structure. This is my point.
Yep. So you can only modify something before it's born. Isn't that what we're in right now? So that's where you can modify it before it's born. So what do you guys think? You think it'll be cool though
GMO.
someday? Yeah, you think it'll be
Is that
cool someday?
no,
When
sir?
No, no.
No, sir.
okay.
Like GMO,
No.
genetically modified food. Like
No, actually, I work as an embryologist. I
wow.
literally make a baby all the time. We can change some chromosome defect. We can eliminate some chromosome defect. However, we cannot change all gene.
Yes, sir. Yes, doctor.
Yep. Yep. So so yeah, like Pablo says, he's gonna patent water. Okay. So he's gonna patent water. By the way, guys, there's there's a huge debate when it comes to modifying genes of these different plants. What they're trying to do is they're trying to patent pigs. Did you guys know that?
Yes, sir.
So they're trying to patent. Okay. So
They
that's a new thing. Okay. So
they want to patent everything, sir.
yeah, files a new invention, the pig. Okay. So, but also too, keep in mind. I mean, this article here. This is all about patenting human genes. All right. So,
Yes, sir.
so what do you guys think? Do you think that? I mean, it's already happening. So, do you think it's good that we patent human genes?
No, sir.
Okay. Nope. And why not, guys?
No, sir. Because if you are going to do that, there'll be a big problem and wars and all this stuff happening.
Okay, so how is it going to lead to wars, though, Siddharthan?
Because it's like biological wars, sir. Like we have a problem of this this GMO, like genetically modified food. So I mean, it's affecting our body, and we are not healthy enough today. As to say, it's true, right? And we have been addicted in a lot of stuff, like computers and all this stuff. It's a reason. It's not because it's a pathetic reason. You have different reasons.
I don't know how it's going to lead. Well, let me hear some other opinions. I just don't know how.
Yes, sir. Okay, sir.
How it's going to lead to wars in here. Anybody else? Anybody else about patenting genes? Is that a good idea or not?
No.
I think it's.
Is that you, Jensen? We didn't hear anything from you, Jensen. Good, Jensen.
Yeah, I have a question. I don't understand what is patent gene. Well,
yeah, can you Jensen, can you turn up your microphone a little bit more?
I'm asking what is patent gene?
Yep. So good. So what patenting a gene is? So when like let's say for instance with the iPhone, okay? So you have iPhone.
Okay, I understand the meaning, but what is that in talking about science? When a company finds genes, what are they doing exactly? I don't understand. For that reason, I cannot give an opinion.
Yep. So no, that's why it's kind of a little bit I don't know how else to say it, but a little crazy. But what it is basically just like Apple would file for a patent that says the iPhone can hear your voice and look in your eyes and tell if you're lying. Okay? They file for a patent like that. So companies already have patents, and they file for patents based upon different types of genes that you have, and also genes that are talking about different sort of diseases and so forth. So people already own these patents for the genes that are connected to Alzheimer's, MS, okay, all right, colon cancer, all right. So they're already patented, okay. Can somebody tell me what the problem is with patenting genes that has to do with different diseases like this? This is good.
Maybe the problem is that the power to solve so many problems is going to be in few hands.
Yeah, exactly. So it's in few hands, just a few hands, okay?
Excuse me, sir. I can tell you, sir. Basic main thing is that a disease is created by a disease, and when you parent something, like if you parent this colon cancer, a colon cancer will be a substitute of another cancer. So if you're going to parent the process of the DNA and the RNA, so you get for it comes under the what this previous speakers told. It comes under some few people, like few pharmaceutical companies, so they can accelerate on the research. So there is no another competitor coming to the market very easily to solve the
Yeah.
problem,
So
even if they have the solution, very easy solution, which is not going to cost money. For example, I can give this polio disease. Polio vaccine was invented by, I don't know his name, but he never parented that. He even never parented that polio vaccine. If you would have parented the vaccine, he'll be today trillionaire. He must be a trillionaire today, but he didn't parent. That's what we are getting cheap, this polio vaccine. And
Yep.
same like this, excuse me, sir, this is the last one. Nicholas Tesla, he's from Serbia. He came to United States and he changed a lot of things in the thing, but he was not recognized because, but he told it was helping, like it was helping the people, democratic way, but it was not helping capitalistic way. So the same kind of thing, the electricity, now they are using it, but when he was there, he was humiliated by the people.
Yeah, so Tesla was the first one to prove that you could basically conduct electrical current through the air, right?
You
could
know
also
that, sir?
get, yeah, of course, and also too that you could get electrical current from, and it's not coming down from lightning, but you can get electrical current from the atmosphere because there's
Yes.
amount of electricity that goes around because energy is energy, right? So the Earth
Yeah,
is
I want to apologize
pushing a
to
lot.
people. Excuse me, sir. I want to apologize to people who can't understand me. I'm talking very fast. I'm very sorry, you guys. I'm talking.
Oh, it's okay. It's an advanced class. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
So we got a little bit off track with that one, but yeah, I think Pablo said it best. It is kind of a waste of time. If you want to smoke, you want to smoke. If you don't, you don't. We all know that these will cause the problems. Okay. And sorry guys, I didn't mean to take you off track, but I just wanted you guys to debate that for a while. As far as is it your genetics that make it up? Okay. Genetics, or what is it? What is it that makes up the way that you live and how healthy you'll be? So let's go to the next one. Lala wanted to look at this one. Okay, all right. Yurith, hi Yurith. Can you read here about U.S. unemployment?
Okay.
Let me see one thing.
We were in.
Yeah, wait. Is Lala? Lala, are you here in class, Lala? Hello, Lala.
Yes. Yes, I am, Ana Laura.
Okay, Anna. Okay, Anna Lala. Okay, all right. Just checking. All right. So go ahead, Yurith. Can you read here?
Experts, right? Experts already know.
Here, U.S. unemployment. Do you see this?
Okay. U.S. unemployment rose more than expected in April. The latest U.S. non-farm payrolls show that 165,000 jobs were created last month. Economists had been predicting a figure closer to 145,000. The unemployment rate is now at its lowest level in 4 years, at 7.5%. The strong increase in the jobs figures provided a boost to the markets. In New York, the Dow Jones Index jumped about the 15 level for the first time in history before slipping back slightly. The drop in the employment rate reflected an increase in employment rather than people leaving the workforce.
Okay, good. Yeah, so it's the 15,000 level. So it's kind of hard for them to they haven't been in that level in a long time. Okay, and yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so let's see here. Yeah, so this is just going to be Lala, not to be pushing back, but this is going to be this is going to be this Lala. Just to let you know, this stuff is so mixed with the way they put this together. It's so convoluted. with the way that they put all this information together. Do you mind if we try one more article, Lala, just before, okay? Just because this information is really the way they put it off. It's just crazy. Let's read about something happy, okay? Not something happy. I mean, it's sad that something bad happened. But here it looks like this guy here was somebody who saved someone. Let's read about something good instead of people dying of smoking and everything else, okay? Let's see here. So Jensen, go ahead, Jensen.
Okay.
Can you read here? There was a sound.
Yeah. There was a sound, a really loud sound, and I realized something was wrong. I went to the window to see what had happened, and the building wasn't there. All I could see from the window was these dots like fog. It was really dark and smoky. We were screaming and trying to get out, but the security guard stopped us and said, "No, you can't go outside." But I pushed past him and went out. We knew people were working in the factories and realized straight away that there would probably be a lot of people trapped in the rubble. As a human being, I felt it was my duty to try and help other human beings. When I first went in, I saw a dead body and I was frightened, but I gathered up my courage as I went on.
Okay, good. So good. Yeah. So this is that the collapse, the factory that collapsed in Bangladesh. All right. But look at this guy. What he did is they said to him, "No, you can't go inside." But he pushed on. He went inside in order to help people. And why did he say this? He felt it was his duty as a human being. Right? It's your duty. Okay. And any opinions on what this guy did? What do you guys think? You think that's our duty as a human being to help others?
Yes, yes.
Yep.
Yes, you first.
Okay.
Correct.
Go ahead, Jensen.
I think that if everybody in this world understands that idea, this world could be a better place, a different place.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. If we thought more like that, if we thought more about others than ourselves, okay? And yeah, Jensen, try to turn up your microphone a little bit for the next class, okay? All right? But we get his point. Yeah, that the world would be a better place if there were more people that thought like this, right? That we have a duty with others, right? So just like your work, you have duty at work, right? There's different obligations you have. And what do you think? What do you think, Yurith? Do you think that we are Yurith? Do you think that we get away from not having a duty to anybody but ourselves and maybe our children and our husband or wives?
Well, here in Costa Rica, I guess we are losing that. Nobody cares about anybody. For example, when you get in the bus, we have here like a law that if you are sitting in the first four, like the asientos, you have to give your space when an old man or an old woman or a pregnant woman gets into the bus, and nowadays nobody cares about that. They don't do that, and I don't know. Here in Costa Rica, we are having a problem about that. In my case, I study health promotion, so I love helping the people. I have to develop projects and some things about that. So in my case, I love to do that, but no, not everybody does that.
Yep.
But
Yep.
it is very important. If you help someone, say maybe in the future someone is going to help you too.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, very true. Very true. Any other opinions on this? Because we'll have to go pretty soon.
Yes, I think that people should care about the people around, and if you help someone, how can I say it? You have to do it not because you think that you may need help in the future, not because of some of karma. You know, you have to help someone because you are happy with that helping someone. No hoping that God or the karma pays you. You know, helping for helping.
Yep.
Yes,
Yep. Yep. So just helping people just out of the goodness, out of the duty, right? You know, out of duty. So yeah. So we'll have to go pretty soon. So hey everybody, when it comes to helping and so forth, just do me a favor. Put out your hand like this, okay? Maybe it's hard to see in here. Just put out your arm like this, okay? All right. And I know I can't see any of you. And then just do this, okay? And then put it out again. And then you do this again, okay? All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Then now hold your hand in like this, and then do this.
Yeah. Like this.
Do this. Okay. All right. So which one takes more energy? Which one takes more energy? Pulling in or pushing out?
Pulling in.
Yeah, pulling in, right? Yeah. So pulling in. So when you're taking, I mean, it's already there. It's already natural, right? So that's an analogy, right? So
Like
it's already. Yeah, it's already natural that we already know that it's consuming more energy. So yeah, so that's one of the things too people don't think about is the fact of, you know, if you give more instead of bringing in, then that's a lot better off. That's a good point though, Pablo. Some people too, what they'll do is they'll be like, oh, you know, I'm going to help people because someday I might need help. And you can't really think like that. There's some people that you're just always constantly giving.